How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Bueno Brew. My name is Jesse, and today I'm going to share with you exactly how much money I have made from YouTube after posting 101 YouTube videos. So, I think it's going to be great. I'm going to show as much information as possible, and sit back, get yourself some coffee, and just relax. Have a good time, all right? So the way we're going to get started is I'm going to share with you the two main reasons why I started a YouTube channel, and then after that, I'm going to show you exactly how much I made. We're going to go through the analytics, and then we're going to go through some more YouTube information, all right? So like I said, sit back and relax. Let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see right here, this is my channel, Bueno Brew. Finance, I go over finance, passive income, and everything in between. And so the two main reasons. The number one reason is because there's a family story. There's a story in my background, a story in my family that I've heard. And it's about a great-great-grandfather who was actually an executive in a Puerto Rican coffee business way back. I mean, I think this is well over 100 years ago in Puerto Rico. Absolutely great. Apparently a very good company, and he was making a lot of money back then. So what was interesting is that this was actually a family business. This was family-run business. And he, from all accounts, from everything that I've been told, was that he fell in love with somebody who had Taino Indian background, bloodline. So this woman, apparently she was a beautiful Indian lady. She had the bloodline, or people suspected that she came from a strong Taino Indian bloodline. So apparently he fell in love with this woman, and the family decided to, due to his decisions on who he fell in love with, he was no longer going to be allowed to be part of the family business. And they essentially, unfortunately, based on the family story, they kicked him out of the family. And so he decided to go with his heart. He said he loved this woman, and he started essentially a brand new family with this lady. And they had kids, and eventually down many generations, here I am. So I thought it was a really interesting, interesting story. And when I thought about it recently, I was like, you know what? It would be really nice to get back into the coffee business and maybe do it the right way. Start something new, start something, interesting. And the thing is, me and my wife, we absolutely love coffee. We like different flavors. And a lot of people in my family, they love coffee as well. And we actually like to just make the coffee ourselves. So my wife, she will get, different grains or different, different coffee grounds. And then she has different syrups. So we kind of make our own stuff, and she does an absolutely amazing job. And I do the exact same thing. And we just love coffee. So we're like, you know what? Maybe that could be a reason why we start this YouTube channel. Maybe we can take the funds from whatever we make from this, have very low expectations, but whatever we make from this, hey, maybe we can start a coffee business maybe sometime early next year. So we'll see what happens. I'm really, really hopeful that it does happen, because I think it would be a lot of fun. And, I think we deserve a second shot to make it right. So we'll see what happens. We'll go from there. And the number two reason, and actually, let me just back up. So this right here, this is pretty much a snapshot of the island of Puerto Rico, where I grew up when I was a kid. So I remember walking down streets exactly like this. The climate is really nice. The people are beautiful. The place is beautiful. The beaches are beautiful. So I highly recommend taking a trip down to Puerto Rico. I absolutely love it. And then something else that I found very interesting was that coffee was actually introduced to Puerto Rico in 1736. And it began production, and as it says here, coffee production began to expand rapidly and in large volume. And in the mid-19th century, and in the mid-19th century. However, it was in the 1870s that it began an accelerated increase in its worldwide production and sale, with 843 registered coffee haciendas throughout approximately 69 out of Puerto Rico's 78 municipalities since 1877, which is actually quite amazing. So I think it's pretty neat. Puerto Rico has a strong history with coffee, and obviously I have, some background with that as well. So, like I said, Puerto Rico is absolutely beautiful, and I highly recommend taking a trip down there. So we just want to do things a little different. So, reason number 2 is, over the last few years, I worked extraordinarily hard to get into medical school. So I actually started med school a few years ago. I was just rolling, everything was just rolling beautifully, and I was an honor roll student, and absolutely, my plan in life is to become an emergency room physician. It has been for as long as I can remember. It's absolutely something that I love. I've worked in emergency rooms all throughout the East Coast, and it's just an environment that I absolutely love. I love making a difference in people's lives, and I really do enjoy the whole concept of being an emergency room physician and what you can actually do, the difference you can make in your community. So it's actually it's just like such a wonderful, profession. And so I worked really hard. I got into medical school, and here's a couple pictures. That's me there. This is my white coat, my name, just all excited. And this is me and my wife right here, standing in front of the main campus. So it was just a beautiful experience. It was hard, it was difficult, but I absolutely love being in class and learning so much. So I was an honor roll student, passed my second year, and that January, right after I passed my second year, I ended up getting sick with COVID. And it was the first strain of COVID. So it is a very long story, but long story short, I ended up getting hit with extremely difficult chronic fatigue. And this chronic fatigue was cyclical. It was fatigue, and then super harsh fatigue. And then it was a little fatigue, and then super harsh. And I never quite got back to this incredible amount of energy that I had in the past until recently. So that caused a lot of issues. After you finish your second year, you have to take your licensing test. And due to everything that came along with that fatigue and everything that happened, I was never able to actually take that major licensing exam. I'm still in the journey of eventually becoming a physician, and we'll see what happens, and that's to be determined. However, one of the other things that came along with the fatigue was difficulty with sleeping. So ever since I was sick with COVID, I pretty much just tossed and turned in bed, and I wasn't able to pretty much ever get a full night's rest like I used to. And a lot of times I found myself getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning, kind of rolling over, staring at the wall, just literally really trying to close my eyes and trying to go to sleep. Desperately trying to get some sleep. However, it just wouldn't happen. So a couple months ago, last year, I said, you know what, maybe I should be a little more productive with that time. Instead of just rolling around, instead of just, looking at the ceiling, looking at the ceiling fan, or just, trying desperately to go back to sleep, why don't I just make that time productive? So I made a decision that whenever I wanted to start YouTube, I was going to go from 2 a.m. until 7 a.m. and just work on YouTube. Just be productive. It was something I've always wanted to do, was be a YouTuber, whether it's health and fitness, medicine, or finance. Those were the three big things I was interested in. And I was also maybe do some traveling also, traveling vlogs. So I decided just recently to say, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and give this a try. Let me go ahead and start a finance channel, cryptocurrency, stock markets, how to make, some passive income, artificial intelligence, and just really just get into it for those few hours in the morning. And that's what I did. I did a video last year, and then I got busy with other things. I did another video this year. And then recently, over the last couple of weeks, I decided to just go ahead and implement this in sort of daily life. And it's actually been really helpful, especially since that chronic fatigue that I had before is completely gone. The only thing that I'm left with now is sort of, I'm awake super early in the morning. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start this channel. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Go ahead and put in a few hours every day. And hey, I'll be done early in the morning. So it's as if it's not really ruining any other parts of my day. So I said, okay, let's go ahead and get started. So over the last few weeks, I have completed 101 videos. Absolutely crazy. So let's go in and let me tell you exactly how much I have made with YouTube in just the last couple of weeks. After posting 101 videos, I have made $0. $0. And I'm going to explain why. Now, let's go into my channel analytics. And you see here, your channel got 15,304 views in the last 28 days, which is pretty amazing. I wasn't expecting to get that many views. Watch time around 83 hours. And I have a total of 30 subscribers. In the last 48 hours, I have 6,000 views. So here's the reason why I've made $0. I only have 30 subscribers. You need 1,000 subscribers. You also need 4,000 watch hours. And even though I have, here, as you can see, completed 101 videos, I've done that just recently. So that's, starting in June 4th, so June 4th, and here we are, June 10th. That's when I did the majority of my videos. And for a lot of people, it takes 6 months, it takes a year, it takes 2 years before you get monetized. My goal with this is to try and get monetized in 2 months or 3 months. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so 15,304 views in the last 28 days. And if you see the content, last 28 days, you see that, when I'm posting, whenever you post videos, that's where you're gonna get the views, right? So no videos posted, 0 views, and then boom. Now, I had 9 videos posted or 11 videos posted on June 10th. And then on the 11th, I only posted 7 videos. As you see, there was a massive drop. So I've gotten 15 subscribers added just from this. And then, as you can see, the majority of my views are from shorts. And my top shorts were 3,000 views on what are your thoughts on Bud Light, Bitcoin, gas prices, ChatGPT AI. And those, as you can see, were all shorts. If you go to my videos, you can see that I posted a couple videos in May, and these were just very short little videos. But the majority of my videos came just recently here in June. 16,000 impressions, 369 views, impression only 1.7%, and average view duration only 2 minutes and 57 seconds, which is to be expected. As everyone says, the first 100 videos that you make, YouTube isn't really going to be, pushing them, especially if you just make them, put them right away. And the other thing too is you have to improve, right? So my videos need to improve drastically. So every video I try to improve that 1% minimum, right? Is it the lighting? Is it the audio? Is it the zooming in, zooming out? Is it adding text? Is it, all these different things? Is it, the tags? Whatever it is, I try to add as much information, or I try to improve every single day 1%. And 1% for each and every single video, each and every single short. And, I think it has helped, as you can see here. If you look at here and if you look at impressions, the impressions went up, they're going up. And then you have this dip because I haven't posted a long form video in the last 2 days. But the more I put out, the more impressions, the more people will see it, which means the more people will click on it, which I think is freaking awesome. Now we go to audience. So actually, let's go here to where, there's more information, right? So I like this page. This is like the advanced tools. And what you can do is you can look at geography, which I really like. And you can see like over the past month, we have 15,302 views, 13,962 from the United States. Canada has 20, United Kingdom 16, Australia 11, India 10. So it's really neat, gives you a lot of information. Here it kind of shows you the breakdown of the cities, which I think is really awesome. Shows you all the cities where everyone has viewed. Viewer age, kind of gives you an idea. Mine is pretty nicely spread out. I think that's pretty neat. Viewer gender, it shows females 16%, but they watch 91% of my videos. Males 83%, and they watch 77% of my videos. And then here's dates, subscription status, subscription source. So a lot of information. Once you decide to do this, YouTube is great. I mean, it gives you a ton of info on your channel. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to break that down, give you sort of a realistic view on how much you can make on YouTube with your first 101 videos. Now, I must say, if you really take your time and you do one video every single day and, really put a lot of effort into that video and just improve 10, 20% each video every single day, yes, I think that over, if you did 101 videos over 101 days, you would have a ton more subscribers than me. You would most likely, have the amount of views, amount of, watch hours and subscribers to be fully monetized. So I don't see, any issues with that. But yeah, so we're going to keep going from 2 to 7, maybe 2 to 8 in the morning. Still make some videos. I actually really enjoy it. I think it's fun. The comments have been interesting. And thank you for all the 30 subscribers. You guys are freaking awesome. And all the future people that are going to subscribe. Thank you so much. And I'm going to try and put out more content because I really do want to make a difference. That's been my whole goal since I was little. I want to make a difference. I want to help people financially, say, hey, this is the research I've done. This might be helpful based on what I've learned or based on stuff that I've done myself that has been beneficial. So hopefully we can help as many people as possible. And if you got any value out of this, if you enjoyed this video at all, hey, it's free. Go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscription, and I'm going to be putting out a ton more videos every single day. So help me to start a little business, start a little coffee business. And once I get started with the coffee business, we're going to go step by step and show you everything that comes along with it. I'm super excited about that. Like I said, hopefully we get started early next year and grow it pretty quickly. So hope everyone has an amazing day. Take care, enjoy your coffee, and just, try to enjoy life, work hard, take care of your friends and family. Adios, amigos. Take care. I'll see you later. Bye.